Hey, church family, Pastor Garin here. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to check in with you today. I hope school has started okay for everybody. I know it's a crazy time, but we were grateful to get to be able to kind of send you off into the school year on Sunday with our backpack, our drive-through backpack blessing. So grateful that Carissa got to do that. The special shout out to the Davises, Tim and Jeff and McKenna for making great snow cones that we were able to pass out to folks. It was so cool to be there for a little bit and see some of you drive through the line. It was a great time. Listen, speaking of Sunday, I wanted to come to you today and let you know something I'm kind of excited about. On Sunday, I think I mentioned maybe in a video last week, but the staff, Carissa and Diane and Rachel, our ministerial staff, and I got together Sunday afternoon after church, and we planned, and we meet a couple times a year and do this, and this happened to be the one that is shorter because we plan a longer period of time earlier in the year, but we planned for the fall. And when I say plan for the fall, I realize that sounds crazy because there is no planning for the fall, right? But what we realized, even if we didn't know exactly what was happening or when it was happening, at least in the building, we did know that we are going to be getting together for worship. And whether the worship is virtual, as it has been for the last few months, or whether eventually we will meet again in person, though I don't know when that'll be. But we will be worshiping one way or the other, right? And so we were grateful to do that. And I just wanted to let you know that is planned. We have communion. We're going to have communion this coming Sunday. August the 23rd. So that's one of the times you can mark down on your calendar that we're going to have communion. So just like last week, you had your backpacks ready. This week, come and have your communion elements ready. And so we want you to be a part of that. This coming Sunday, August the 23rd, you can use crackers, bread, wine, juice, water. I've heard from some of you use different things. All that works. That's coming Sunday, and we'll do that about once a month. But this month is for this coming Sunday. Then the week after that, I'm super excited about this. We're starting a series on my favorite passage in the Bible. It's from Luke 15, 11 through 32, the story of it's often called the prodigal son, but we're calling the whole thing prodigal because it's not just about the younger son, right? There's a younger son in the story, there's an older son in the story, and most importantly, there's a father in the story. I'm so looking forward to that. So that'll begin a week from August the 30th, so a week from Sunday. We're going to do the younger son first, so look out for that. Then what I'm really excited about, starting maybe a couple weeks after that, is the longest series, at least in my memory, that we've ever done here. It's a series on the church. We're going to walk through the book of Acts, and we're going to talk about the church. It's a series we're going to call First Church. It's kind of a dual meaning there, right? The first church in Acts is when we're the First Baptist Church, First Church here, Forest City. But with so many things up in the air right now, and it's like, is church really happening? It kind of feels strange. Well, church is happening, and what we want to talk about in the book of Acts, and we're going to look at all these passages, is that not only was church happening in the book of Acts, but it was happening in this amazing way. So we're going to talk about how church, what are the key tenets of church? If you can't come to a building like a church sanctuary, then what really matters when it comes to church? We're going to talk about this for 9 weeks. This is going to really run through the fall, 9 weeks. In fact, our other ministers are going to participate. Diane and Carissa and Rachel are going to each be in on this, and they're going to preach one time in this series, but it's going to be really, really good. And I'm really excited about it, and that'll take us from September all the way to Thanksgiving time, and so or Advent, really, to up to Advent. So join us. Look forward to that. If you wanted to kind of get ahead in the book of Acts, you can start looking in the book of Acts, and you can see some of the wonderful passages we're going to use. But so excited about that. Thank you all for praying for us, and as we prepare for worship this this fall. Listen, we want to keep praying for you. Let us know how we can do that. We really want to reach out to you, and it's just, there's so much going on right now, and so we want you to know that we support you and love you and pray for you. Please let us know how we can do that. Thank you for praying for us and for each other, and as we talked about this past Sunday, for being Jesus' hands and feet and voice out in the world. And let's keep it up. We have a big job, right? But where we fall short, God is in charge, and God steps in for us and grants us grace. So may we be the carriers of that grace into the world and trust that God is able to change it even in the midst of all that's going on. Listen, we love you. We care about you. Let us know how we can serve you and help you. Thanks so much. Take care.